Signal given. Off they go. And they've broken in a good line. Secret Haze went straight out the back door early. Desert Sky first to go. Starbucks away smartly with Riga Scarlet Crest. Thunder Down Under is working forward now, going to third and going up on the inside. Secret Haze in that next division with Owen. Gateway is back last of all. Chicago Gold and Archley just in front of those. Heading down the side, they come towards the 1,000 metres. And it's Desert Sky by 3 parts to Starbucks, and Thunder Down Under posted out 3 deep. Secret Haze went up on the inside to join it in third and fourth place, a length to Owen. Then Regus next, followed by Scarlet Crest over on the outside of Archley, Chicago Gold and Gateway. But they've jam-packed 700 metres out. Desert Sky leads up to the turn from Starbucks. Thunder Down Under having no luck, it's out deep, and Secret Haze waiting on the run, followed then by Scarlet Crest out 4 deep. A length away to Regus, back along the inside, Chicago Gold with Owen. And then comes Gateway, and Archley back to the tail. They're in the straight to the 400, and Desert Sky just in front of Starbucks and Thunder Down Under. Secret Haze comes away from the rail. Chicago Gold went up on the inside, followed by Scarlet Crest, Owen, and then comes Archley, Regus dropping out. Thunder Down Under and Starbucks after Desert Sky, 200 metres out. Desert Sky, however, is still in front. Starbucks, Thunder Down Under, wilting, and going up on the inside of the lot of them there was Archley. It's Desert Sky in front though with 50 to go, holding Archley and Starbucks at bay, and Desert Sky gets in by just over a length to Archley and Starbucks. Thunder Down Under, that was a good run because it was wide all the way, followed by Gateway, Scarlet Crest, Regus. Back behind it, Chicago Gold. A poor run there by Secret Haze. It was at the tail with Owen. Stand by. Desert Sky leading all the way here. Set for a start. Lights blinking away. Rider settles on South Sea Pearl. Attendant going into assist. Now we look to be right. Signal given, and off they go. And they've jumped in a good line with the favoured Bleedy hopping out cleanly near the inside. Casso, Maggio, Harping and Rustic Draw have all begun well with Bird of Paradise, Devil's Kiss. Going around the outside, working towards the leaders, Japarco. Drifting back there, Hurricane Rose. Regal Rachel is midfield. South Sea Pearl is surging around the outside, but caught deep as they race by the 1400. Well back, Sheer Nonsense above the edge, and over on the outside of it is Soviet Idol. Heading over towards the 1200 metres, and it's Bleedy by a length to Japarco. Rustic Draw on the inside third. Fourth placing a length and a half away as South Sea Pearl, but out deep around Casso Maggio. Holding the inside there was Harping, a break of 2.5 lengths to Devil's Kiss with Bird of Paradise. A couple into Regal Rachel on the outside of it, Thundering Thel, well back Hurricane Rose, Sheer Nonsense, Soviet Idol, and above the edges last of all, 900 metres out, and Bleeny by 3 parts. South Sea Pearl couldn't get in, so he's kicked up now to sit to second. As they go to the 800, a length away, Rustic Draw and Japarco back to fourth. Casso Maggio on the outside of Harping, one away, Devil's Kiss, Bird of Paradise the inside, then Thundering Thel. Regal Rachel back along the inside, needing some room, and well back at the head of the others, Hurricane Rose, followed by Soviet Idol. They swing the corner, 500 metres out, Bleeny leads into the straight. The other favourite on the outside of it, South Sea Pearl, tackling. Rustic Draw trying to get up on the inside from Harping. Then Japarco under pressure, followed by Casso Maggio, shown the whip as they race down to the 300 metres. Rustic Draw got up on the inside of Bleeny. South Sea Pearl is next to half length away, followed by Harping. Then Bird of Paradise, but Rustic Draw broke away inside the 200. Open up clear of Bleeny, South Sea Pearl and Harping, and Rustic Draw is going to be too good for them. Bleeny holding down second, but Rustic Draw gets home by 2.5 lengths to Bleeny. I think Harping may be third, just in front of South Sea Pearl in a photo. Then Bird of Paradise, Hurricane Rose, Regal Rachel didn't get into it. Well back, Sheer Nonsense, Thundering Thel, Devil's Kiss, Casso Maggio above the edge, back with Japarco and Soviet Idol. Rustic Draw wins the second here. He's settling and gathering his irons and will be set once he's right. Well behaved lot to clear in barrier number 3. Favourite on track, they're off now. And they've jumped away in a reasonably good line. One of the first out was Declared. Dawn Warrior, Liquid Lunch and Brave Man, the roughie working forward from a Regal Dane. Classic Secret is deep. Murphy's Magic back along the inside, and going up in the centre was Doolam, Gem Lord, Big Stone travelling forward but caught deep. Well back, No Ties, Namur and 2.5. Richland settling at the rear. They've gone by the 1400, and Classic Secret takes over now. Classic Secret out by 3 lengths to Lord Big Stone. Declares in the box seat over on the inside third, followed 3 parts to Brave Man and Doolam, Gem around him. A length and a half to Liquid Lunch, followed by Dawn Warrior. 2.5 to Murphy's Magic and a Regal Dane. They string out a little here from Namur, No Ties, and 2 last of all is Richland. 1,000 to go, and Classic Secret out by 3.5 to Lord Big Stone and Declare third. Doolam Gem moving up now to be fourth, followed by Brave Man. Dawn Warrior 3 deep going around it, and on the inside Liquid Lunch with 800 to go. 2 to Murphy's Magic, a Regal Dane. Well back No Ties, Richland and Namur as they come towards the turn. 650 out, and the leader was Classic Secret by a length and a half. Lord Big Stone. Declare over on the inside, and wider out there comes Doolam Gem, followed by Brave Man, Liquid Lunch and Dawn Warrior. They corner now, 450 out. Classic Secret narrowly in front. Declare pops off the rails, goes to second. Doolam Gem makes its run. Liquid Lunch and Murphy's Magic back to the inside, 300 metres out, and Declare takes a narrow lead from Doolam Gem. Classic Secret, Liquid Lunch on the inside, and Murphy's Magic and the grey. A Regal Dane starting to stretch out. Declare struggling here. Liquid Lunch and Murphy's Magic with a Regal Dane on the outside. In the centre, Liquid Lunch, Murphy's Magic and a Regal Dane driving at the pair. It's Liquid Lunch in front near home, and Liquid Lunch gets in. Liquid Lunch, a half neck to either a Regal Dane or Murphy's Magic in a photo. No Ties has run home for fourth, followed by Declare Every Chance, Richland with Brave Man, then Classic Secret, Doolam Gem, well back Dawn Warrior, Namur, and Lord Big Stone was last over the line. Liquid Lunch ready, attendant going in with Whirlwind Flyer and Kazik. Signal there, off and racing, and they've jumped away in a good line with Break the Bank, one of the first out. Star Games and Whirlwind Flyer away smartly. Kazik hunting up and nearer the inside, Condy's Fair. Oh, we've got a line of about 5 of them. Just easing back there was our Dane Racker's General Feelgood, made a run up on the outside. Astrolante settling down near the tail with Mind the Gap, and a little over a length last of all is Shop Till You Drop. 1,650 out, the leader Condy's Fair now as they start to work themselves out. Whirlwind Flyer a length and a half away second, followed by Kazik on the inside of General Feelgood. Our Dane Rack the rails, Break the Bank, Stable Cash, and Star Games having no luck. It's out deep. 2 lengths further back, Astrolante on the inside of it, Mind the Gap, and 1.5 last of all is Shop Till You Drop. 1,300 metres out, and Condy's Fair a clear leader by 2 lengths to Whirlwind Flyer. A little over 2 away, Kazik and General Feelgood. Break the Bank is next, caught out 3 deep. A couple away, then comes Stable Cash with our Dane Rack the rails. Then getting back into the field, Star Games with Mind the Gap, Astrolante, and last of all is Shop Till You Drop. 8 lengths off the leader. 1,000 out, and Condy's Fair. 3 parts to Whirlwind Flyer, and Break the Bank out 3 deep. 1.5 Kazik, who's fourth, followed by General Feelgood. Our Dane Rack on the inside of Stable Cash, and Star Games wider out. Mind the Gap back along the inside, sweating on a rails run, followed by Astrolante and Shop Till You Drop as they work to the turn. 700 metres out, Condy's Fair almost joined by Whirlwind Flyer. 2 to Break the Bank on the inside, Kazik. Our Dane Rack starting to make ground, followed by General Feelgood. Then Stable Cash, Mind the Gap going through in the centre. Shop Till You Drop stays near the inside, followed by Star Games and Astrolante last. 400 metres out, Whirlwind Flyer has got to Condy's Fair, coming at them. Break the Bank despite them being deep. Then our Dane Rack. Wider out was Mind the Gap trying to get through with Shop Till You Drop. Our Dane Rack took the lead though at the 200, broke away from Break the Bank. Shop Till You Drop, General Feelgood and Mind the Gap. Whirlwind Flyer boxing on the inside, but 100 out, and our Dane Rack is clear of Whirlwind Flyer and Shop Till You Drop, and our Dane Rack gets home. Our Dane Rack by 2 lengths on the line to Whirlwind Flyer. Ahead away third, I think, on the outside there was Shop Till You Drop from General Feelgood. Star Games, Astrolante, Stable Cash, Condy's Fair. Mind the Gap stopped badly in the last little bit with Kazik, and Break the Bank was last home. Our Dane Rack the winner, which is number 12, written by Jason Patton. Number 12, our Dane Rack, Jason Patton first, nice and handy all the way. Heavily back runner drawn in 2, a Glazier. Set and racing. They've jumped away in a good line. Bellow Senora, Glazier the inside with Major began well. Zahiro just easing out of that fight and taking over as Grey Regent with Don't Imbibe. They're coming down the inside of the track over to the grandstand. It's upright in front of Arabian Magic, Geese, Card Point Danger. Sedation behind those with Shattered Love and Campamani's. Down towards the 800 they travel the inside. A Glazier goes up to join Grey Regent by a length and a half to Major. Bellow Senor dropped back. Zahiro is over on the outside with Don't Imbibe at the rear. On the outside rail. It's upright in front here from Geese Card, Shattered Love, Point Danger. Just behind them, Arabian Magic, Campamanis and Sedation as they swing onto the course proper. A Glazier the inside, travelling nicely, about a half in front of Grey Regent and Major. They've got right away from Zar Hero. On the outside, upright under pressure here from Geese Card, Point Danger. A Glazier on the inside is the leader over there by a country mile from Grey Regent. Major running on the outside, Sedation getting to the lead, but it's a Glazier in front at the 100. Sedation in giving chase, but the plunge comes off. Does it ever? A Glazier romps in. A Glazier first, scores by 4 lengths to Sedation. Over on the inside, Major in a photo, then upright, followed by Geese Card, Arabian Magic with the Campamani, Shattered Love and Bellow Senor. On the inside rail, it was Grey Regent, Zar Hero and Don't Imbibe. A Glazier has run 17.1 and we're set for a start. Ready. Signal given. They're off and racing. And they've broken in a pretty fair line with Soviet Draw, one of the first out. Dara Him, Mr. Obliging began well. Simply True hunting up on the inside with Confederate Kid, another Neptune. Modern General just easing out of that early battle with Spectacular Gold. Mr. Prudent, Mr. Touchwood is last of all. 1100 to go. And Dara Him takes over now. Opens up a lead of a length over Soviet Draw. Simply True the inside and a half to Mr. Obliging. On their heels then was another Neptune, the inside of Confederate Kid. 1.5 Modern General. Back with Spectacular Gold. Mr. Prudent and Mr. Touchwood up before the corner, 800 out, and Dara Him by 3 parts to Soviet Draw away from the rails, a length away Simply True. It's outside as Mr. Obliging, 2 away, another Neptune followed by Confederate Kid. A little over a length then comes Modern General on the inside, Spectacular Gold, and the 2 misters at the rear are Prudent and Touchwood. Around the corner, 450 out, Dara Him in front by a half to Soviet Draw. Simply True the inside, Mr. Obliging peeling out 3 deep, followed then by another Neptune. Confederate Kid ridden up further back, then Modern General followed by Spectacular Gold, 300 out, and Mr. Obliging has gone up on the outside to hit the lead from Soviet Draw. Dara Him, Confederate Kid chasing home, and then comes another Neptune, but it's Mr. Obliging in front with 100 metres left to go from Soviet Draw. Late there was another Neptune the inside, but Mr. Obliging for Mark Zara brings up his first Metro winner. A length and a half on Mr. Obliging from Soviet Draw. Another Neptune's run third. Fourth in then would have been Mr. Prudent. Mark it down. Dara Him next with Simply True. Confederate Kid didn't finish it off. Back behind those then was Spectacular Gold, Modern General, and last in was Mr. Touchwood. He's ridden at a treat, the boy, who's a very promising rider, Mark Zara. Back aboard Lava Lady. And we're set. Track cleared. And he's back on track, and Simply Success getting a little restless there, and also Indian Ridge. He's back on track. Settles. Line looks okay. They're off now. And they've jumped in a pretty fair line. One of the first out, Zabuan, and also away smartly too was Steal a Scene. Away well on the inside, Wild Door, but it's going to be headed off as they run to the judges' box, where Simply Success and Steal a Scene have taken over here. From Devon Valley Lady, Wild Door, Zabuan, very deep Lava Lady on the turn out of the straight, then Southern Crown. A length away to Indian Ridge, travelling over on the outside of Siren Songs, followed by Aberdeen Rose. Well back early, Mr. Narwini from Macabayo. Then Zealy Lad, he's back on track as third last. Zaro second last, and Just Ace on the inside at the tail. The pace is good as they travelled over towards the 1800, where the leader was Steal a Scene from Lava Lady by a half length, a length and a half to Wild Door. On the outside next then comes Simply Success, 1.5 to Southern Crown, 3 parts to Devon Valley Lady at the 1700, 2.5 Zabuan. On its inside there is the favourite Siren Songs, followed by Indian Ridge, then Aberdeen Rose the rails, a length and a half to Mr. Narwini, back with Macabayo. Zealy Lad, he's back on track, 2 away Just Ace, and a length off last of all is Zaro, who's 12 off the leader as they go to the 1400. The leader was Steal a Scene by a half length, Lava Lady. A length and a half to Wild Door sitting third, 2.5 Simply Success. Southern Crown is next on its inside, followed by Devon Valley Lady, 2.5 Zabuan. 3 parts to Siren Songs, followed by Indian Ridge as they string right out now from Aberdeen Rose. A length away Mr. Narwini, Macabayo. Then Zealy Lad, 3 further away then was he's back on track with Zaro, and Just Ace dropped out, 1,000 to go. And the leader was Steal a Scene as they come down towards the turn. turn. Leading by a neck, Lava Lady moves up on the outside. Wildor is now making its run, coming out 3 deep. Southern Crown is next over on the inside of Simply Success. Then Zabuan, followed by Devon Valley Lady. Siren Songs held up on the inside, followed by Indian Ridge. Then Aberdeen Rose, well back Zaro, and back with it was He's Back on Track as they come around the turn with Zealy Lad. They swing 450 out, and Wildor has gone for home. Wildor kicked away here 4 lengths in front of Lava Lady. Over on the outside, Simply Success, Steal a Scene. Siren Songs now getting home on the inside, tracking it Macabeo, and then comes further out on the track Mr. Narwini, and He's Back on Track from Zaro, but Wildor is well clear at the 250. Siren Songs is trying to pick it up. Aberdeen Rose late. Wildor in front. Siren Songs gradually getting to it. Macabeo the inside, and Aberdeen Rose, Siren Songs, Macabeo going for the split in the centre. Macabeo beats Siren Songs and Wildor. Aberdeen Rose has run fourth, followed in then by Indian Ridge, Devon Valley Lady, Mr. Narwini, Southern Crown. He's Back on Track, then Zaro, well back Just Ace, Steal a Scene, Zabu and Zealy Lad, Lava Lady, and Simply Success was last in the Bagot. Brilliant ride there by Neville Wilson. A photo, we'll see it get home here.
Peter Point, and they're off and running now. Caught them in a beautiful line. Tarquinia drifts back towards the tail of the field. And a Class Act is breaking the line here from Showing Speed, also Glorious Morning. And Satirical Miss is driving up towards the front here. Satirical Miss in front from a Class Act, and then Glorious Morning. Further back in the race, then Canby instead settled down fourth. Nasmar lost ground there, went back fifth. 2 further back, then Kingdom Bay, followed by Grease Lightning on the inside. 1 to Scintillate. 1.5 further back in the race, then Musical Spin, followed by the stablemate, which is My Lady Rose. 2 to Tarquinia, and Broker's Point will settle down last towards the home turn. 800 metres to go. Satirical Miss 3 lengths in front. Glorious Morning, the outsider Class Act third. 2 for the back, then Nasmar on the outsider Canby instead. 4 lengths away, then Kingdom Babe, followed by Grease Lightning on the inside. Well back was Scintillate, who's a little worse than midfield, followed further back in the race by My Lady Rose. Broker's Point pulls to the outside. Well back Musical Spin with Tarquinia turning for home down by the 400 metre mark. Satirical Miss on the inside held together. A length and a half. Glorious Morning. A Class Act has gone up on the outside, second after the leader here with 300 to go. Further back in the race, Canby instead, and Nasmar down the outside, and further back Grease Lightning. A Class Act, Satirical Miss, 200 to go, and now Canby instead starting to pick them up on the outside. It's Canby instead racing to the lead on the outside, picked up a Class Act. Satirical Miss back on the inside, but Canby instead drawing away in the last, and Canby instead down to the line wins it by a length and a half. A Class Act. Satirical Miss is third, followed by Grease Lightning. Further back in the race, then Broker's Point, followed by Nasmar, being followed in by Glorious Morning, Scintillate, then Tarquinia. A gap in the field to Kingdom Babe, followed by My Lady Rose, and last of all was Musical Spin.